development. She has experience of more than 14 years in teaching and over a year in the industry. She started her career as an assistant professor with Nehru in the Department of MBA at Nehru College of Management in June 2008 and served till June 2018, and thereafter worked for a year as associate professor in the MBA department at Sri Krishna College of Technology before joining Nehru Institute of Technology again. She received her doctorate in management from Bharatiyar University in January 2019. Her research focuses on quality of work life as perceived by the women employees in private sector banks. Dr. Naganandini has done extensive research in the areas of human resource management and published papers in reputed journals and presented more than 25 papers in conferences and seminars. She is a regular practitioner of alternative teaching methods and has covered over more than 60 institutions, imparting training to 2,500 and 700 faculty members. We welcome you, ma'am. We look forward to having you today with us this evening.
Thank you, Ms. Harthi. Thank you for the introduction.
Madam, if you're logged in tools system, please log out of one.
Sir, I couldn't get.
So if you're logged in two systems, you can log out the one system because it's echoing.
Okay, sir. And now, sir?
Now it's no.
Sir?
Till it's echo is there. Or the system which you're using with camera, maybe you can keep that in mute if you're using two different systems.
Okay, sir. I left the meeting, sir.
Madam?
No, I left the meeting from that ID which I have entered.
Okay. Still there is an echo here.
Shall I start, sir?
Yeah, Narasimhan sir, you have to give me the co-host so that I can share this slide.
Sir?
Co-host கொடுங்க அப்பதான் share பண்ண முடியும்.
யார உங்களுக்கா?
எனக்கா?
கொடுத்துட்டேனே.
இல்ல வரல.
ரெண்டு கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க.
Co-host வரலைங்க.
பண்ணியாச்சே.
இல்ல எனக்கு வரல co-host பண்ணலங்க.
Given?
Now only I got it.
Yes.
So shall I start, sir?
Yes.
Yes,
madam.
I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Shift to slideshow, sir.
Yeah, already live is given.
Thank you so much, Narsim sir and Vidya ma'am and other president, vice president of Coimbatore Management Association. It's a great opportunity for me to address to the audience and students, faculty members and other dignitaries on the forum. It's really happiest moment in the evening. Okay, sorry for the delay. Let me start immediately about the topic, discipline your thoughts. Okay. So, சொல்லுங்க.
மேடம் எக்கோ ஆகுது. நரசிம்மன் சார் யூடியூப் வந்து மியூட் பண்ணி விடுங்க நரசிம்மன் சார்.
சார் நான் ஒரு ஐடில தான் I was logged in. அது வந்து நான்
நரசிம்மன் சார் யூடியூப் வந்து மியூட் பண்ணுங்க.
பண்ணிட்டா சார்?
சார் நீங்க யூடியூப் மியூட் பண்ணுங்க.
Hello, participants, unmute themselves. No. Okay. சார் போயிட்டு இருக்குல்ல?
The speaker is not seen.
Sir, shall I start, sir?
Yeah, but there is an echo, madam. Someone has logged in two systems. I don't know.
Log in and only one ID, sir.
Yeah. Narasimhan sir.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
சார் யூடியூப் லைவ் கொடுத்தீங்கல்ல?
கொடுத்திருக்கேன்.
அந்த யூடியூப் வந்து மியூட் பண்ணி விடுங்க. இல்லன்னா யூடியூப் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிடுங்க.
க்ளோஸ்ல அன்மியூட் தான் இது இருக்கு. மியூட் ஆயிருக்காது.
யூடியூப் மியூட் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா?
லைவ் அண்ட் அது க்ளோஸ்ல தான்.
Okay, we'll start about thought. So when we talk about a thought, so many thoughts will come in our mind. So let me take an example in a day. How many hours are there? Can anyone chat or message? Let this session be an interactive session. So you cannot able to unmute your mic and talk, but you can send a message so I can able to read the message. Let this session be an interactive session. And when, exactly. Rajesh Kumar sir, thank you so much. You have said very correctly 24 hours in a day. In this 24 hours, my next question here. Thank you. In this 24 hours, how many number of thoughts will come in our mind? Next question here. How many number of thoughts will come in our mind? Can anyone put a message? N number. No, you have a number. You can able to count that in a day, in a 24 hours, even now too. Yeah, even now you will get more than 50. More than 50, get some other more number. Please think of more number. Guys, please think of more number. Can you put a message? 150, more than 150. Can you put a message? More than 150. More than 150. Yeah, please. Think big. Give some big numbers, guys. So there are more than 200 participants are there. I want everyone to be interactive. More than 1,000, 5,000, 250, millions of thoughts, not million. 60,000 someone, Saravana Lingamurti. Saravana, you said exactly 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts a person. A normal human being, well said Saravanan, a normal human being will get. So in a day, at 24 hours, we'll get around 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts, even when we are sleeping. Even you're sleeping, your subconscious mind will always work through dream, or you will be thinking of, and you will be like thinking of what you like and what you are really interested and what you desire on something. So your thought process will go even when you're sleeping also. So here, next question here, in a 24 hours, we will be getting a 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts. In this number of thoughts, I'll ask you, how many number of thoughts are so productive? Or I'll put in this way, how many number of thoughts will be a constructive thought? Can anyone? Maybe 100? Okay. Maybe 100 or 200. What kind of thoughts will come? Can you put a message? What kind of thoughts will come? Hello?
Madam, excuse me.
Panunga sir, next slide போங்க sir.
Madam, ரொம்ப echo ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. Would you mind just logging off and logging in, madam? I think உங்க மைக்ல தான் இஷ்யூ இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
இல்ல சார், நான் ஒரே ஒரு இதுதான் யூஸ் பண்றேன். One ID only I'm using it. There is no here to me.
Okay.
It's through mobile I'm using it, sir.
Okay.
Right. Sir, அப்படியே கொஞ்சம் next slide change பண்ணுங்க sir.
Okay.
So what kind of thoughts you will be getting it? Guys, please put a message to me. What kind of thoughts you will be getting it? Guys, what kind of thoughts you'll be getting it? Put a message to me. Maybe about your about students. Of course, career. Lakshmi, you're very great. You're thinking about your career. What food we can able to take in the dinner? Exactly. Some kind of thought, career-based thought. Manihendan's great. You're thinking about your career. Soon you can able to attain your career. Maybe you like what and all you like and what and all you wish and what and all you really want to be. Suppose you want to buy a car, you think of it. Your thought process will go in such a way, like you're sitting in the car, you're driving in the car, how the session will go on. Exactly. Thank you, Rajesh Kumar. So these kind of thoughts will go in a mentally, and we'll be thinking of it. Question here is around 50,000 to 80,000 thoughts are there in a day, but we are thinking very constructively, very lesser number of thoughts. Maybe a wish, or maybe a so many people, even a different demographic profile when we take student profile, when we take aged people, when we take young, more than 7 to 8 years children, they'll think about negatively. Really, what they don't want, they think about it. But they don't want that situation to be happen. They don't want that particular person to be talking in such a way, but we'll think in that way. But you have to question yourself, or you have to ask yourself, really this kind of situation to be happen in our life. Say, for example, when we are driving a two-wheeler for the first time, or when you're driving a four-wheeler for the first time after this classes and all over, 30 to 15 classes are over, you will be started driving. The thought process will go in such a way, whether we go and hit, like you will think always in a negative way. If such kind of a thought will definitely make you to do it in a such a way, definitely you go and hit someone, right? So our thought process have to be always constructive instead of destructive. So this was a message, the first message I would like to give you all, because thoughts are more powerful, right? So a man's upliftment, a man's attainment or a career or in the top position, everything based on your thought. There are a lot of people, a lot of legends, even Shivakara and the book Win, the entitled book. So many books, the power of mind, the power of magic of mind. So many books are there to talk about a mind and thought, because we must know, or we must practice ourselves to control our thought or control our mind. That is very, very important. So for that, I'll give you some kind of a tips how you can able to control your thoughts, how you can able to make your mind in a constructive way, right? So small exercise, if you do it in your home, definitely you can able to transform yourself, or you can able to change yourself what really you want to be, in what career you want to be succeed in your life. Simple, I can say every 24 hours is given equally. The God have given 24 hours for everyone. For a student, the same 24 hours. For a professor, same 24 hours. For a businessman, same 24 hours. For Anil Dhirubhai Ambani, same 24 hours. For anyone else, Prime Minister of India, 24 hours. But what we are doing, or what we are actively working on it towards an objective, is a very big question mark, right? So here we have to think of it, what kind of a thought which coming in our mind, and how our thought have to travel, how our thought have to go in such a way. So that is very, very important. Here, I would like to say a small incident, or I can say it a small story here. There was a man who was very tired and who was very depressed enough, and who was like thinking in his mind that my life has gone totally. In such a situation, he is walking the road. That time, he can able to see a very big tree. Under a big tree, a sage was sitting. So when the sage is sitting, sage is asking this question, calling him and asking, why are so dull? Why are looking so dull? And why? What happened to you? And this particular person is telling that, yeah, I have a lot of problem in my life. I'm not getting a job actually. Right? I was past 3 years. I'm continuing attending an interview, but I couldn't able to pass through the interview or get into a job. So this kind of a situation. Also, you have a family, and also you have a children. It's very difficult to take care of a family, and mentally he was so suffering. So in that particular situation, a sage is discussing with the person because he's so depressed. Sage is giving a lot of inputs. After a 15 minutes discussion with the sage and the man, the sage came to know that this particular man have a desire, have a wish, but he is not working for it. Okay, he is not thinking of it, but he is always feeling like guilty, like I couldn't able to succeed in my life, I couldn't able to get a job, but he's not working for that. So that is the situation. So he was thinking in our mind in such a way. So the sage is giving a very good tip. You all know what normally when we are going to a temple, they'll giving some kind of a talisman in our hand. Okay, same way the sage is giving a talisman. Talisman is nothing but a red color rope which used to wear in our hand. So he is giving that particular talisman, and the guy was wearing it. So he's telling one small suggestion here by sage to the person: whenever you're seeing this talisman, whenever you're seeing this rope, you have to think yourself as a professor. So he's telling that if I think in that way, or any magic is going to happen, or any miracle will happen in my life, whether I can able to get into a job or I can able to get into interview, sure you can get it. Okay. So he'll think in that way. He is going in a very positive way to the home. And whenever he is seeing his hand when he is working, so per day 50 to 60 times he is thinking that particular rope, he is seeing that rope, and he is thinking himself as a professor in a positive way. And he started improving himself and started developing himself and started grabbing more knowledge, and what really a professor skill is required to become a professor is improving it. And finally he is get into a job, and he got a job. So this is what the power of a thought. When you really need it, even the book called as Secret, in this book, the law of attraction, that was one particular sentence was really impressed me. So law of attraction is nothing but based on the power, everything based on the power of thought we have in a positive way. When we started thinking, everything will, the entire world will support you, the entire world will work for you. So that is really is true actually. So the power of thought is very, very important. You have to start thinking in a positive way always. But sometimes whenever we feel in our mind that we have to be positive always, but we always think of negatively unknowingly, isn't it? You have to agree on it. Okay, what really we don't want, and we started thinking that. And always when we take any initiative, we always think about a failure. When we start about any important task, we always think about negative thing, whether this task going to be successful, whether this initiative is going to be successful. So this kind of thought will always come in our mind. So thoughts are energy, are real, and they have a power in it. And choose your thoughts wisely. Choose your thoughts wisely, for they are the energy that create your life. So that is very, very important. So when we talk about a thought, the thought that passes through your mind are responsible for everything that happens in your life. I want to ask you one question. Okay, there is a glass. In a glass, only there is a glass. There are some waters available. Okay, how you will interpret this? How you will interpret this? Because I have posed, sir. Can you change the slide, sir? Can you change the slide? Because the slide was in the first slide. Can you change it? Can you move it, sir? Are you there, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Which slide I should change, madam?
Sir, can you change 5th to 6th slide, sir? Can you move it, sir? Can you put it in a slideshow?
Yeah, it's a slideshow.
Okay, sir. Can you change it, sir?
This is the slide.
But I can able to see only the first slide, discipline your thought. The same slide I can able to see it, sir.
So it's not moving. just because it's moving from my end.
Guys, you can message me when you're able to see a glass, in a glass some water is available, how you will interpret it. Can you message me, guys? Participants, I'll repeat the question once again. In a glass, some water is available. How you will be answer it? To taste, Rajesh Kumar, you're thinking differently, right? Any answer?
Yes, madam.
Right, sir.
It's okay, madam.
Next slide, sir. Next slide. Next slide. Yes, sir. Exactly. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Exactly. Please hold on, sir. Please hold on. Okay. Can you able to read this riddle? Imagine you are in a dark room. How do you get? Can you answer for this? Imagine you are in a dark room. How do you get out? Can anyone answer for this? Hello? Can you put a message? Imagine you are in a dark room. How do you get out? Light a candle? A different answer? Right. Any answer? Hello? It's a different answer. Look for a door. Okay, Saravana, look for a door. Finding the way, open the door. Rajesh Kumar, okay. Right, super. Right. Okay, fine. Sir, can you change the slide, sir? Can you click, give a one click? The answer is stop imagining it. Okay, so that is the answer. So next, when we talk about this, next riddle, can you answer? I'm a thief that steals joy and peace of mind. I make you believe the worst outcomes are certain. I feed on uncertainty and fear. What I am. I'll read it once again. I am a thief that steals a joy and peace of mind, and I make you believe the worst outcomes are certain. I feed on a exactly. Jainab, negativity, negative thinking. We always think of negative. Exactly. So you have to always think negatively. You always think in negative. You have to be in a positive way. So I have mentioned a negative self-talk and positive self-talk. You know, in our body, the cells will react according to your thought. Okay, when your self-talk is a negative, everything, what are the situations happening around you, everything will be in a negative, right? So tidum nandrum piratharavara. So whatever we are thinking, the same thing will happen in our life. So you have to do a self-talk only on a positive. Okay, so I have never done it before. This is negative self-talk. When we talk about positive spin, it's an opportunity to learn something very new. And when another example, it's too complicated. When new things, when new project, when you're doing it, we'll think it in this way, it is too complicated. And the other way you have to think, it's tackle it from a different angle. And I don't have the resources, when any assignment work given by your boss or your faculty members or your facilitator, will think in that way, I don't have a resource. But in a positive way, necessity is the mother of invention. There is not enough time. We always think in a 24 hours is not enough for me. But you're saying it, you have to allocate a time for yourself. Okay? We always say, when a faculty is asking why you didn't submit the assignment, or your boss is saying that why you cannot able to complete the work, we used to give a frequent answer. Sorry, sir, I'm not getting enough time. Yesterday I was a little bit busy. I couldn't able to work out. But that is not the case. You have to use the time, one of the resources, in an effective way. Do you think constantly? Do your thoughts race non-stop? Like the next slide, sir. Next slide. We'll quick up, sir. Next slide. Okay. The very simple thing is transform your life by controlling my mind. You must control your mind. I don't know how many of them have read Bhagavad Gita. So is fully telling about how you can able to control your mind. Because when you're riding a horse, you must know how to control your horse. If you're not able to control your horse, the horse will run as his wish. So if you want to go in the right direction, if you want to attain your objective, if you want to attain the desire which you want to be, you must know how to control your mind. Okay, so next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Next slide. Okay, next riddle. I am the art of silencing the mind. I am bring peace and clarity to your thought. Through me, you find stillness and serenity and what I am. So here, there are 227 participants are there. I just want to know who can able to answer for this question. No positive mind. I'll read it again. Once again, I'm the art of silencing the mind. I bring peace and clarity to your thoughts. Through me, you find stillness and serenity. What I am. Okay, who's can able to give a right answer for this? Meditation, exactly. Super. Manigandan, meditation, exactly. How many of you have a habit of doing a meditation here? If you don't have a habit of doing meditation, meditation is a wonderful, powerful tool which make you to control your mind. Okay, so when we talk about a meditation is very simple thing. Everyone can able to do it, right? Minimum 5 minutes a day, maximum 45 minutes a day, either in the morning or in the evening. You will able to do a meditation. So maybe I prefer meditation can be done 5 o'clock, after 5 o'clock, or 4 to 6 o'clock before sunrise. You can able to do it, or after sunset you can do this meditation. So in the beginning stage of meditation, you have to find a calm place, and with a good ventilation you can sit and you can observe your breathing pattern. That is the beginning stage of meditation. I can able to suggest you. So when you started observing your breathing pattern, when you're sitting calm, quiet, and listening some kind of a mantras, that is also a good way of meditation. So meditation is very prayer too brings many positivity, of course. And meditation, you can able to do it every morning when you wake up. You refresh yourself and sit in a calm place. You do a meditation. This is one of the best way which you can able to make you to control your mind. And also when you're doing a meditation regularly, more than 3 to 4 years or 5 years, your chakras will be activated in our human being. All the chakras will be activated in a perfect way. From Muladhara, Agna chakra, so many chakras are there. So these chakras will be activated when you're doing a proper meditation. So this is one kind of a method. Everyone knows what is meditation, but we are not consistently doing. That is a problem here. Okay. So as participants here, I'll be suggesting you all to do a meditation every day. Be a consistent enough, and minimum start with 5 minutes, maximum 45 minutes in a day, early morning or after sunset, evening after maybe 6:30, you can do a meditation. So 3 things you have to do it. One is like you have to feed something to your mind, that is meditation. You have to feed something to your body, that is either you can go for a yoga or you can go for an exercise and good and healthy food. Food is also connected with your mind, connected with the thought process. Okay, so you have to take very healthy, very not process oriented. Maybe you can take some kind of a rich fruit, badam, pista, and green grams, green color vegetables. So these kind of a thing which make you to think in a positive way. So these also connected with your mind. So meditation is very important. I would like to suggest you all to do a meditation regularly. You can see a lot of transformation. You can able to make changes within yourself. Sir, can you able to change the next slide, sir? Yes, observe your thought. This is very important. So when you started observing your thought, when thought is coming in your mind, you started observing your thought, and you have to question yourself why this thought is coming in your mind, whether this thought is useful for me or not. You have to question yourself. If it is not useful, just neglect it and ignore it. That is the best way you can do it. You have to observe your thought. Okay, so here simple I can say it like how you are observing. First you started observing your breath, and second you have to observe your thought process. When you started observing your breath, a meditation. When you started observing your thought, you slowly, your negative thoughts will reduce it. And one day, without any thought, your mind will be there. If that is the case, you can able to attain the wisdom. Okay, you can, like how sage, how people like Munivar avangala irka mari, we can able to. When no thoughts are coming in your mind, at least for 1 minute, you are a very, very happiest person. So, started observing your thought regularly when you're doing it. Especially when you're doing any work, when you're writing something, when you're listening something. Even now when you're listening, the audience will get so many thoughts when this madam will stop it. When board of thanks will come, when we can able to sign out, or we'll thinking that way, what kind of dinner a mother is preparing. Like with so many kind of a thought will come. You started observing. There are two types of minds are there. Can anyone guess what kind of two types of mind? Can you put it in the chat box? Hello, guys. Can you put it in the chat box? What kind of two kinds of minds which is there for our human beings? Two types of minds. What are the minds? All slept? All are there? Monkey mind, Gokul, no. Think of. Always be. Subconscious mind, exactly. Conscious and subconscious mind. Rajesh Kumar, sir. You're always giving a right answer. Thank you so much. Praveen Tirumurthy, thank you. Exactly. There are two types of mind. One is conscious mind, other one is subconscious mind. You know, subconscious mind is more powerful than conscious mind. Subconscious mind plays a 80% role and conscious mind plays only 20% role. I'll give you a very good example here. When you're brushing your teeth early morning, when you're brushing your teeth, are we doing very consciously, right? When you're brushing your teeth, we'll think of what is the assignment I'm supposed to submit, okay? What is the major work I'm supposed to finish it up? You'll think about your boss, you'll think about your hated person, you'll think about the breakfast, you'll think about the entire day, the important work, or you think about something nasty, right? But you will be very correctly, you'll brush your teeth upwards, downwards, backwards, downwards, like everything you'll be doing it perfectly, isn't it? Same way when you're driving a car, when you're driving a two-wheeler, your thought process will be somewhere. Mentally, you will be somewhere. But when you want to turn left, you will consciously, you want to put the indicator, unconsciously, subconsciously, you want to do it. All this process happening because of your subconscious mind. Whatever thought process you're doing, whatever the work you're doing, that will store in your subconscious mind. And this subconscious mind will make you to do it. I'll tell you one thing. Okay, why I'm saying a subconscious mind is very powerful, right? Whenever you decide something, whenever you committed something else, basic example I'll tell you, okay? You're all keeping an alarm, 5 o'clock. Okay, you've decided from tomorrow onwards, I'm going to do a meditation. Yesterday, ma'am have said meditation is very important. That will help you to control your mind. So you put an alarm, okay? Tomorrow, alarm is ringing. You only decided today night and you slept. Tomorrow morning, alarm is ringing. What you will do? You'll automatically, you will tell, your mind will tell that, okay, I'll sleep for another 5 minutes. I'll sleep for another 10 minutes. Immediately, you switch on the snooze, right? Then you sleep for another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll tell you one thing. You only decide yesterday. You only decide that tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up from tomorrow onwards, I'm going to do a meditation. But you are the greatest enemy for your development, for your positive change. So here, your subconscious mind will record everything. It always store in your mind when any big thing you're going to do it. Suppose you're going to start a business. Suppose you have a plan to hold some very important question. That time your subconscious mind will tell there, for basic thing, early morning, wake up 5 o'clock. You couldn't able to do it as you committed, as you planned. How you are going to start a business? This was the question which arises within yourself, right? I'll simply again say you, the power of man is the power of mind. The power of mind is the power of subconscious mind. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're doing, whatever you're behaving, whatever you're acting, everything is stored in your subconscious mind. Subconscious mind never knows that which is negative, which is positive. Everything it will store. So your mind, your conscious mind will think yes, in a positive way. Okay. So shall we move to the next slide, sir? Shall we move to the next slide? Observe your thoughts. Next slide, sir. Next slide. Okay, take a few deep breaths whenever you feel very stressed, whenever you feel like your feelings are like hated, or you feel very angry, or you feel like some disturbed, or you feel like some evil thoughts are coming in your mind. You stop there itself. Okay. How to use, sir? Subconscious mind, very simple, I can say, sir. Whatever the commitment you are deciding, you have to act accordingly. Okay? Whatever your plan, you have to act accordingly. Very simple, right? If you have a practice of that, suppose you are deciding tomorrow morning 5 o'clock, you have to wake up. No other option. Your body will tell that, your mind will tell that I can sleep for 5 minutes. Okay? And even your conscious mind will say that a human being have to sleep at least for 8 hours. I slept at least only 10 o'clock. So let me wake up at 6 o'clock. No. You have to wake up at 5 o'clock because you have decided. You have committed something. You have to honor your commitment. You have to respect your commitment. So that is very, very important. So that is, sir, am I audible? Sir, am I audible? Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, yes, madam. Perfect, madam. No problem. Now everything is set. It's perfect. No issues.
Okay, so that is the thing. So simple, I can say it. You have to honor and respect the commitment, what you're deciding, what you're planning. If you execute accordingly, your subconscious mind will help you and will support you. I'll tell you one thing. If you have a habit of following everything, the entire world is telling that you cannot able to proceed it, or you can able to you cannot able to succeed in your life. Your subconscious mind will make you to succeed it. If you don't have a habit of honor your own commitment, if you don't have a habit of execute the plan what you're doing it, yes, your entire world is saying that you can able to do it. Your subconscious mind cannot able make you to do it. So that is a message I would like to give you all, and take a few deep breath. So next slide, sir, that I have said. Next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Repeat a mantra. So some kind of mantra you can able to follow it. Normally I used to do it. Sivaya Namaya Nama Siva Masivaya Navaya Namasi Nama Shivaya. Likewise, in your religious thing, any mantras are there, repeatedly you can say it. That will make you to concentrate more, and also you can able to focus on something, and without any distraction, you can able to give 100% concentration on something what you're doing it. Okay. So next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Very good. Self-discipline is very important. That is what I'm saying, that what you're planning, what you're decided, that you have to do it accordingly. Here, one case, Mr. Abdul has decided to come punctually for a class and has decided for 4 days, but on Friday when the alarm clock sounds, he feels tempted to sleep another 10 minutes. He thinks it's Friday. I stayed up late working on my assignment. Besides, my other classmates don't all come on time anyway. So self-discipline is very important for whatever the age we are holding it, whether we are young, whether we are aged person. Self-discipline, what we are planning, you have to do it. Even in the exam hall, no supervisor is there, you have to self-discipline, and without copying, without disturbing, you have to write your exam. Okay. Even your boss is not there in a place where you're working, you have to concentrate on your work without disturbing others. That is what a self-discipline. If that's kind of a person you are, then it's very easy for you to control your mind. You can able to see the transformation. Okay. So next slide, sir. Next slide, Pudlan, sir. Next slide, Pudlan, sir. Okay. Another riddle. I am your constant companion, always with you. I follow you everywhere, whispering in your ear. I blow things out of proportion and make mountains out of molehills. What I am. Can you able to judge this? Read it once again. I am your constant companion, always with you. I follow you everywhere, whispering in your ear. I blow things out of proportion. Subconscious mind, inner self, no. Okay? No. No. Put a message. Quick. Doubt? Doubt? No. No. I'm your constant companion, always. I'll give a clue to you. When any problem occurs, what we'll do? When any problem occurs, what we'll do? when any problem occurs, what we'll do? Any problem occurs in our life, any critical problem occurs in our life, what do you do? I'm talking about thoughts, no? I'm talking about thoughts. So what do you do? If any problem occurs, what do you do? Hello? We'll solve that we'll do. We'll solve the problem. No problem. No lock without a key. So no problem without a solution. That is okay. We will depress. We'll depress. Why we will depress? I'll ask you this question. Why we will depress? Discuss with the mentor. Someone said overthinking. Someone have given a right answer. I didn't read the answer. I didn't read the person who gave an answer. Sorry. Okay. So stop overthinking. So overthinking is one of the which will make you to think. Headache, stress, depression. So many things will come. Okay, it will affect your body, your mind, your soul, everything. Okay, so stop overthinking. So of course, as you mentioned, you have to go and meet your mentor. You have to get guidance from a person. That and all okay, but first you have to do is stop overthinking. Right? When problem occurs, stop thinking about it. So I'll give you one example. When you're holding 1 liter of bottle, what will happen for 1 minute? Nothing will happen. Okay, if you're holding the same 1 liter of bottle for more than 1 hour, what will happen? Obviously, your hands will pain. You can able to feel the pain. If you're holding that 1 liter of bottle for entire day, of course, Rajesh Kumar sir, pain. Okay, entire day, you have to compulsory have to meet a doctor. Okay, you have to consult a doctor. Same way, when the problems occurs, don't take the problem on your head and keep on thinking, overthinking, stress, depressed, and you will waste the entire day. So stop overthinking and will always think in a positive. If any problem comes, there is a solution for it. God never give a problem without any solution. God will give us strength, energy, everything. Okay. So am I audible, sir? Am I audible? Everything is going a pakka?
Yes, madam. All going well, madam. No problem.
Next slide, sir. So you have to go for a sleep, good sleep. Get a lot of sleep. So that is very, very important. At least 8 hours. So in our entire life, 30% of the time we are sleeping. Okay. So 30% of the time we are sleeping. So you have to take a good sleep. So that is very, very important. So I couldn't able to see the now I can able to see. Okay. Next one. You have every day morning when you switch on the TV, maybe Sun TV or maybe JR TV or maybe any other TV or English news channel. Okay. All the negative informations. When you open a newspaper, it's negative information. Hello, sir.
Yes,
Sir?
madam. Yes, madam.
Yes, now you are audible.
Now you are audible,
Now
madam.
you are audible.
So I think of happy thought. So always go for a happy thought. Always think of happy things, happy situations, happy members. So always spend time with your family members. That is very, very important. So next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Always you have to be a positive attitude person. Change yourself as a positive attitude person. Change your thoughts, and you can able to change your world. So next one, very important thing. This I used to suggest everyone, self introspection. It means that, so this self introspection is like you are seeing yourself. When you see this picture, you can able to see the person seeing himself, seeing his face. What it actually, this exercise you have to do it regularly to make your thought in a positive way and to make yourself in a positive way. Okay, very simple. In every day, how I'm saying that every morning you have to do a meditation. Likewise, before going to sleep, take 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes is enough. In this 2 minutes time, you have to sit in a calm place, close your eyes, and think of what are things happen from the morning when you wake up. From when you wake up, நீங்க காலையில எந்திரிச்சதுல இருந்து நைட்டு தூங்க போற வரைக்கும், what are the things you did it? Okay, so suppose waking late, okay, going to the class late and getting caught from your class advisor or HOD, or going late to the company and getting caught from your boss. Likewise, what are the situation or something which you have helped to someone, to the aged person? Like what are a lot of good things you did and a lot of bad things, and sometimes you showed anger to someone, you shouted at someone, likewise you did it. Yeah. So in the Madri, what are the real mistakes you did it, and what are the good things you did it? You started thinking of that. Okay. When you have a practice of doing this exercise every day, you can aware of what are the destructive things you did, what are the constructive things you did it in the entire day. So you can able to aware. Suppose early morning when you are late, your mother is asking something, you immediately give a reaction and shout your mother and shout your father. And after that, you will be worrying about it. I'll be worrying about it. But when before itself, before you're getting into anger, you are started awareing yourself, then you can able to control that anger. You can able to control that destructive situation. You can able to avoid a particular arrogant and aggressive behavior, right? This self introspection is very, very important. Okay, so that is a thing. Okay, so please daily do this self introspection every day before going to sleep. So first thing, I told you that do a meditation every morning, minimum 5 minutes, maximum 45 minutes, and you have to be very happy, and you should not overthink of any situation. You have to stop overthinking of it, and you have to do a self introspection. You have to develop your positive attitude. So that is very important. So next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Okay. Guys, are you there? Can you put a message? Answer for this. Riddle. A mile from end to end, it as close to as a friend, a precious commodity freely given, found on the rich, poor, short and tall, but shared among children. Most of all, what is it? Super. Smile. Super. Shivakumar. Okay, thank you so much. Coimbatore Management Association. Thank you. Smile. Keep smiling. Keep on smiling. That will increase your face value. Okay. Whatever the situation, whatever the difficulty, people who are criticizing you in a negative way, people are talking on you in a negative way, and people are என்ன சொல்றது, துரோகம், நிறைய விஷயங்கள், envy, இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய இருக்கும் உங்களை சுத்தி. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய gossips, leg pulling, so many things will be there. Always look them and just give a smile. Okay, even when you wake up, when you see in your mirror, just give a smile and say have a good day to you. Like, you have to smile. Will increase your face value, and also people will love it and like it when you keep smiling always when you're talking with people. Next slide. Spend time with the family and friends. So normally when we ask our students, okay, have you talked to your mother? Have you spent time with your mother and father? Student will reply, yes ma'am, we used to we and my papa was sitting in the hall and watching TV. That is not real spending a time. Spending a time is like talking with them, discuss with them, When you're going back to your home, sit with your mother and ask, had your lunch, had your breakfast, sapting lapa. Likewise, you have to ask, how was the entire day went on? You just ask your father, how was the entire day went on? How was the job went on? What was the experience? Kindly share. And you also go back to your home and share with your children. So what was the entire day happened? So you have to talk at least every day. And please have a habit of at least taking one meal with the entire family members sit together. Have a habit of that. Here, I don't know. Sir, take another 10 minutes time. No problem, right? So I have to finish it up, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You can maybe by 7:45 we can close it, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would like to say very quickly, I will tell you, there was a man, 75 years old man. I already morning itself, I said the story, right? 75-year-old man in the interview, he is an American, he is a psychologist, and he was he was a very great personality. He can able to influence so many people. He influenced so many people. When his session, more than 5,000 to 6,000 people will be sitting in the hall. Such a big personality he is, and he can able to answer for any question audience asked. Such a very informative person. So he was sitting in interview. One host is asking this question: how it is possible, sir? How you can able to get so many informations? How you can able to answer so many information? You are in all the areas. How it is possible? This particular gentleman is replying, like, when I was young, in our family, we used to take a meal. Everyone sit together at the timetable, and every day dinner, we will be taking it. At the time, before going to a dinner, my papa have a system. My father have a system that if anything new information we have given, dinner will be provided. If any new information is not studied on that particular day, dinner will be rejected. Okay, this was the system. That time I was so irritated when I was young. Even I'll ask my friends also, do you have this kind of a system? Do you have this kind of a terrible system like in your home? Without giving an information, dinner is not giving. This kind of a system is there. And friends are, no, we don't have such kind of a system. So they are so happy. They are so unlike. I feel in such a way. So every day when I'm coming for a dinner with my family members, I'll go and read some new information. After sharing all the new information, my siblings, then only the dinner will be provided. That particular system will make me to learn new things. And now I can able to answer for all the questions who is asking. Okay. So here, as people, you have to spend time with your family members, your friends. So with the informative way. Okay. Not like chit chat. Especially with the friends, we'll talk only the nasty things. We have to be very informative. Every day, have a habit of reading a newspaper and share the information and the pulling of information, sharing of information. You can become a very knowledgeable person. So quick, sir, can we change the slide? Please change the slide, sir. Sir?
Yes,
sir, please change.
I'm changing. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Be fair, honest. Of course, there is really needed. You have to fair with everyone. You have to be honest with everyone. So change it, sir. Change the slide, sir. Okay. So, okay. Appreciation. I am a key that unlock happiness. I encourage positive thinking. You have to appreciate others, and also you have to self-appreciation is very important. You have to appreciate yourself, whatever the good things you're doing it. You have to believe yourself, you did a good job always. So when you are helping someone or when you are doing some kind of a different, extraordinary presentation, you have to tell to yourself, oh, you pat yourself, you did a good job. So you have to appreciate yourself, and also you have to give appreciation to others. So next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Let's please allow to do a lot of mistake. Don't worry of when you did a mistake. Even if you do a mistake, you can able to learn something new. You know Thomas Alva Edison did 1,000 experiment, was failed, and after 1,000 experiment only he can able to identify a light, right? So that is very, very important, right? Next slide, sir. Point answer. So care for others is very important, and you have to care for others. Happy minds and happy people, obviously. Right, next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. Yeah. All power is within you, as Vivekananda said, right? You all know about Vivekananda, great person, great personality. He never anger of anyone. He never showed anger of anyone. He's a very calm, quiet, and very at the same time energetic person. Okay, so very positive vibe person he is supposed. So this particular personality message here is all power is within you, of course. So the power is within you. Don't search. Okay, within you, the power is within your thought. Even so many actors have said, Ennam pol valkai, Ennam pol uyarvu. Even Thiruvalluvar have said that. Okay, so many people, even Bhagavad Gita is telling about the thought, about the mind, purify your mind to make yourself make yourself transforming a person. You have to transform yourself. So you can able to change your world when your mind is very pure. And this was the thing. So change the slides, right? Okay. So these are the using of words. Please use this kind of word. If anyone is asking, how are you? I am great. I'm fantastic. Okay. You just love. You just show the love. You enjoy always. You have to be great enough into doing things. You have to be very special. You have to be nice, better, amazing, good, smile, and best. Please use these kind of words always. Okay. Right. Next slide, sir. Point answer. Right? And very good. Always I used to touch Thiruvalluvar quotes, because Thiruvalluvar எல்லாத்தையுமே சொல்லியிருக்காரு, எல்லா விஷயங்களையுமே டச் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. 1330 குறள்ல அதுல ஒரு குறள் வந்து வெள்ளத்தனைய மலர்ந்தம் ஆந்தர்தம் உள்ளத்தனைய உயர்வு. சோ இதுக்கு அர்த்தம் என்ன அப்படின்னா, நம்மளோட தண்ணியோட அளவு, தாமரையோட அளவு அப்படி என்ன அப்படின்னா தண்ணியோட அளவு. அதே மாதிரிதான் நம்மளோட வாழ்க்கையோட உயர்வு அப்படிங்கிறது நம்மளோட உயர்ந்த எண்ணங்கள். ஓகே, you have to think wisely, you have to think ahead. Okay, sky is the limit. So that is the thing I would like to say. Was sir. Next slide sir. Okay, so Bhagavad Gita la kuda idu sollirukku. Okay, just read it. சிந்தனையின் அமைதி, மென்மை, மௌனம், then சுய கட்டுப்பாடு மற்றும் நோக்கத்தின் தூய்மை, இவை அனைத்தும் மனதின் துறவரம் என அறிவிக்கப்படுகின்றன. So பகவத்கீதால 17th 16th chapter, 17th 16th chapter. Yeah, so போயிடலாம் sir. Next slide sir. So stay blessed, stay motivated, and stay positive, and be different. Next slide sir. போயிடலாம் sir. So thank you all for the participants. I have taken too much time, and also I started very late because of technical issues. Always will happen. I prefer a physical mode, but still I chosen this. Thanks for the opportunity, Coimbatore Management Association. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Indeed, it was a wonderful session. Well, I'm Sriraman Nandi, so I work at Christ University, Bangalore. It was a wonderful session. I think it's a need of the hour. I think the students here must have taken a lot of inputs from you. Definitely, if they follow all these things, they can achieve whatever they want. Very nice session, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Is there any questions on floor?
Participants, any questions, you can unmute and ask. You all have the access. Ma'am, one question from Rajesh Kumar. It's there in the chat.
No, this is not hypnosis. No, subconscious mind is not a hypnosis, sir. That is hypnosis, something different. Subconscious mind is like whatever we are thinking, that will store in our subconscious mind. Okay, so through different kind of technique, you can able to clear, or you can empty your subconscious mind negative emotions, negative thoughts, that we can able to clear it.
Participants, you all have the access.
Shall we ask Ovia to give a vote of thanks?
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
I-
Rajesh.
Thank you, madam. Madam, only thing is when you log Zoom, don't log with 2 devices. When you log in 2 devices, at least mute one device so that it becomes better.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes.
Just take it.
Yes, I think Ovia, you can go ahead with vote of thanks.
Okay, sir. I wanted to express my sincere gratitude to Ma'am Dr. S. Naganandini for the insightful and thought-provoking presentation during today's CMA Monday Musing meeting. Your talk on discipline, your thoughts was truly enlightening and left a profound impact on all of us. Your ability to convey the importance of maintaining discipline in our thoughts, especially in today's fast-paced world, was both inspiring and practical. Your wisdom and the expertise shone brightly throughout your presentations, and I believe we are taking with us valuable insight that we can apply in both our personal and professional lives. Thank you once again, ma'am, for your sharing your knowledge and wisdom with us.
Thank you. Thank you, Ovia ma'am. Thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity for Coimbatore Management Association.
Thank you, madam, for your wonderful session. Thanks for Sriram Nandi.
Yeah, Narasimhan sir. Yeah, thank you. I will leave.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Very nice session. Probably we'll connect once when I'm there in Coimbatore.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, see you all.
See you.
Bye next week.